Good morning and welcome to the wonderful world of Des Moines. Now just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I'm kind of out of questions tonight, but I was going through my journals and I found some interesting things that I had actually forgotten. After seeing them, I do remember quite a bit of it, and some of this is also things that people have asked in the past, and I haven't really been able to remember that much. So this will answer some questions. I was writing to a lady that I met in a chat room back when Craig was 4 years old. And I said, your son sounds a lot like mine, only I don't know if I could ever call Craig quiet, because she had said that her son was quiet. He is constantly singing and jabbering. Often he likes to repeat dialogue from his favorite shows, especially The Three Little Pigs. I remember The Three Little Pigs' face very well. Every night at bedtime, he would repeat The Three Little Pigs over and over and over when we were trying to fall asleep. Let's see. He really likes to sing, and he also sang a lot before he actually started talking, which I didn't remember until I saw a video of him singing Christmas songs. Last Christmas, he was always singing Deck the Halls. And I'm going to put a little clip of that video in here so that you can see. It's not the best quality, it's pretty dark, but you'll be able to hear Craig singing. Craig also loves to watch TV. For a while, it was his only interest, and that worried me. Now he kind of likes to play with toys, and he really likes books. He will sit for a long time looking at books and magazines. Until this past week, he wouldn't let me read to him, and that really frustrated me. I tried and I tried, but he kept shutting the book and saying the end. I do remember that.
Which is actually funny because Josie, our granddaughter, was doing that a lot when you go through books and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The moment she'd start to get remotely bored of a reading, she'd want to just shut it and the end.
Yeah. Now he will let me read Dr. Seuss, Green Eggs and Ham, and Go Dog Go, which I think that's kind of ironic because that has remained his favorite throughout the years. If you watch our videos, you know how much Craig likes Dr. Seuss. In fact, Horton Hears a Who is always his favorite when I ask him what's his favorite book. And with a lot of questions, if you ask Craig more than once, he'll give you a different answer. But I've asked him several times, and he always says Horton Hears a Who. Of course, he has repeatedly watched the videos and memorized a lot of the dialogue, so I'm sure he likes the repetition. But it's still a start. Right now, he's looking at a farm animal page in a magazine and singing Old MacDonald. Craig likes trains.
I'm just checking for raccoons.
His birthday's Sunday. Yeah, we already had a raccoon on the deck this
about 15 minutes ago.
His birthday was Sunday, and his favorite gift was a set of Thomas trains. The party was a bit overstimulating, but he still liked it a lot. And a lot of people have asked me how we told Stephanie and Bennett, how we explained to them about Craig. And Bennett wasn't born yet when I did this letter to this person, but Stephanie was. My daughter Stephanie is 6, and so far she doesn't understand that Craig is autistic, though we have tried to explain. The only thing that she knows is that he doesn't talk much. Once we were at Burger King, and she and Craig were playing with some other kids in the ball pit. And one of the kids told Craig to move, and of course he didn't respond. And Stephanie said, "My brother doesn't know anything." She really meant he doesn't understand, but we did have a talk with her and explained. She loves Craig dearly and still wants to marry him. Apparently she went through a phase where she said she wanted to marry Craig. She gets tired of cleaning up his toys and gets upset when he won't play what she wants him to. That sounds a lot like Libby. She's really a great teacher for him, and he likes to imitate her actions. They play a lot of chasing games and they like to dance together. One of the neatest things that I've ever seen is when Craig comes and takes Stephanie's hand for her to play with him. I was afraid that that would never happen. He really does like to be around other children, but he just doesn't know what to do with them unless it's running or chasing. I do wonder what effect that will have on Stephanie as she gets older and her friends start to notice and realize that Craig is different. Right now, they don't notice or they pretend that they don't. I'm hoping that since they will be a few years apart in school, that it won't have a great effect on her. And I guess I'll stop there because I remember being very concerned about how all of this was going to affect Stephanie growing up.
You hate to think that, if you've got a child with a disability, of course it affects them.
Mm-hmm.
And as parents, it affects you too. But at first, you don't think about the siblings of this child, and everybody knows that some kids can be awful mean, and say stuff that later in life I'm sure they're going to regret, if it's ever presented to them. But I think Stephanie, she was blessed with a lot of friends that really didn't care. They took Craig at face value and.
They liked to go in his room and play with him and play with his stuffed animals.
Yeah, he had a lot of toys, and we had a how would you put that? We had a very I'm having trouble finding the word. Safe household, and that kids could be kids at our house. In this day and age, even when Stephanie was young, kids tried to grow up too fast and everything. And when they came to our house, there was enough fun stuff around, and they could just play. And I think that really helped with their interaction. They let their guard down a little bit more, and they would, if Craig wanted to play chase, a lot of them would play chase, and as they got older, she had a lot of the same friends, and I think they just knew him, and over time, they just, we didn't really talk to her friends about it, but somebody probably did. Their parents or something said, that Craig's not, he's not wired the same way as you guys. And
I think it actually helped her being not so far apart from him in school, because her friends did see Craig at school with his one-on-one associate, and Craig was just mainstreamed in with everyone else. But he had the associate, so you knew that there was a reason why he acted different.
And in school, his associate Dawn she was a younger girl, and a lot of the kids, that they thought that was neat. That there was almost like another teacher in their class at the time, and if they wanted to get her attention and affirmation from her. They were with Craig too, so they didn't just pretend he wasn't in a classroom, and he had a lot of fun in school and everything. I think.
I remember one of her friends when they actually got to high school. Her best friend, Kennelly. I remember her telling me that she had a date with some guy that she thought was really cute, and they went to McDonald's, and there was a bus with a lot of handicapped children in there, and they were singing, and he was making fun of them, and that was the last time Kennelly ever went out with that guy again. She was not happy about that. And I feel like her friends, they came to love Craig just like we did, and even some of them, after high school would tell me about memories they had of Craig growing up. And we have pictures of them all dressed up to go trick-or-treating, and I don't know, I feel like he just became one of the gang when they came to our house, and it wasn't at all what I was afraid it would be. It was actually, I don't know, maybe it just made everything more special, and it definitely made us all see things in a different light.
Yeah, when they trick-or-treat, in a gang, there was always one of them when they were, backing away from a house, was grabbing onto Craig's arm to make sure he was coming and everything. not always the same. You know, it was almost all little girls, but you know, they were all very mothering of Craig. You know, directing him and everything. Not the come on Craig pull and everything. It was more come on Craig, let's next house. Time to go to the next house. And
Right.
you know, it was enjoyable to watch. It was heartwarming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think one of the things that autism has taught me is that there are a lot of really good people. I mean, I hear people say, well, at least there's still good people in the world. But I really think there's a lot of good people in the world. It's just that the not good people are the ones that we notice the most. Because
the squeaky wheel.
Yeah, but...
Now the squeaky wheel gets popular on TikTok instead of the squeaky wheel getting the oil or the grease. Now you know the media and everything drives those people to the forefront, the ones that are the unrulies and everything. And
gives them the attention that they want.
Yep.
But I think we'll stop there. There is more of this, more to this email, and actually a lot of information that I found interesting and brought back a lot of good memories. So I think we'll share that, go on with that in another video. But I hope this helps someone, or it eases your mind and makes you feel better about things. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at ourdailyview1992@gmail.com. I love to get emails and I answer them, get to know people better. So don't hesitate to send us an email. And if you have a question, please send that in an email too, so I don't miss it in the comments.
And the comments are nice. And boy, we read through them like crazy, but stuff can get lost. In the comments.
It's hard to get through all of them.
So if it's something it's a heartfelt question that you have and everything, you're best to email it to us, because we'll for sure get it.
I know I'll see it then.
Yeah.
So today Craig went to see Little Shop of Horrors with Stephanie. First they went out to eat, and it sounds like things just didn't go as planned at first. The first restaurant they tried to go to was too busy. The second one, the service was kind of slow at first, but it turned out okay. And Stephanie said at the play, Craig got, I don't know if he was overstimulated or something was bothering him. She said he did okay, but he had
intermission.
Yeah, at intermission he had a hard time. Like, he kept wanting to lean forward on this bar that was in front of him. She thought maybe he was having a hard time sitting there for that long, because the play was probably around 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And
it's an old building. It's got old theater chairs that are narrow. You know, Craig's more of a wide body, so he takes up the whole chair and then some. It's like flying in a jet with him.
I'm sure there was a lot of noises and things going on that we don't think of.
Intermission. You know, you walk out into a lobby area and it's just all that talking, just. And
she said he was doing a lot of stims.
He doesn't do good with
and like when Craig gets really like agitated or overstimulated, he'll knock on the top of his head, and she said he was doing that. But he loved the play, and he was really happy about it. I think he just might have been having trouble coping with some of the stimuli around him, or something that was going on. And I guess with that, I've got some more things to do with Craig, so we will go on to the rest of the video, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Swiper says no swiping. Peace.
Deck the halls. About
yeah, I forgot.
We're going to eat at Eggs and Jam.
Eggs and jam?
Mm-hmm. It's a breakfast place.
Oh boy!
Bye, Craig.
Bye.
Bye. Have fun at Little Shop of Horrors.
Bring us that day! Yay!
Today we're having some fun. We're gonna go eat at Eggs and Jam, and then we're gonna go see Little Shop of Horrors at the Des Moines Playhouse.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gotta be great.
Say bye, Livy.
Bye, Livy.
Eggs and Jam was really busy, so we're gonna try Grand Junction Bar and Grill instead.
Right.
Okay, we got the mac and cheese bites for an appetizer. How are they, Craig?
Delicious.
What are you dipping them in?
Ranch.
I'd say he likes them. Time for Craig's Clubhouse Grill. What do you think? I should probably wait till your mouth's not full.
Good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
You get a little
Delicious.
Delicious, he says. And I got a buffalo chicken wrap with fries and ranch. And the waitress is so kind. She's brought us tons of ranch, which Craig isn't enjoying. All right, we have caramel and chocolate.
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Yes, sir! Chocolate?
Chocolate! Is that your favorite episode of SpongeBob? Because it's mine.
Yeah, when he went crazy.
Yeah. They said it's going to make her live forever. Okay, it's National Cheesecake Day, and they had cheesecake chimneys here. So Craig's going to try one in the caramel sauce. He looks pretty happy about this. What do you think?
Good.
They're really good. The inside has like cheesecake and a raspberry filling. Craig is a happy boy. He's already ate all his almost. All right, Craig, what's your review of Grand Junction Grill?
Grand Junction Grill is the best restaurant. The club sandwich tastes delicious. The waitress seems nice. I give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, and a Craig A. Vanver seal of approval.
How are the cheesecake chimneys?
They taste like cheesecake to me.
Yeah, they were pretty delicious.
Yep.
Craig and I have some time to kill, so we're going to... I got coffee at a new coffee place called La Barista Coffee. Craig's watching his phone. I'm going to go to Walgreens. And that's it. My coffee is amazing. I always get an iced caramel latte, and I'm on the hunt for the best iced caramel latte. And this is probably up there with my 2 favorites, Twisted Bean, which is #1, and Smoky Row, which actually might be tied for #1. But I want to try new coffee drinks, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Because I always just get a iced caramel latte. But I like iced drinks, not hot. I will not buy my kids more toys. I will not buy my kids more toys. Say, welcome to Top Gun.
Welcome to Top Gun.
All right, we're in our seats. Are you excited?
Yep, I'm excited.
What do you think's gonna happen in this musical?
So the everyone dies ending.
What?
Don't feed the plants.
Oh, don't feed the plants.
Right.
I can't wait. I don't even know what it's about.
Okay.
All right, Craig. How was Little Shop of Horrors?
It was stupendous, spectacular, wonderful.
You're very talented, weren't you?
Yep.
Craig got a little scared at one point.
Yep.
And he had to put his head on his shoulder when
Yep.
they were eating the main girl.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Audrey.
Audrey. It was really good, wasn't it?
Yep.
What do you think we'll see next?
Susical, the musical.
Maybe we'll take Libby. That'll be her first one.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
He's got She's doing blind taste tests.
So, Livy
No,
wanted
I
to...
do it all by myself.
Oh.
Livy wanted to do a taste test today. What does that taste like?
You're peeking.
I see your eye.
Moon.
It tastes like the
like
moon?
moon?
Yeah.
Wow. The
Wow.
moon. When's the last time you ate the moon? Right now.
Is
What-
it
What else
because
does it taste like?
does it taste
Nothing.
does it
Nothing,
taste like a fruit?
Just moon.
No?
That's moon.
No banana, huh?
That's a banana.
Yeah, it's a banana moon pie.
And it's a moon too.
And it's a moon too. Do you like it? Yeah. Hey, can you draw Mickey Mouse for me?
Where's the black marker?
Mm,
There won't be.
no, I don't know if we have a black one. Use that one.
Oops.
Very nice. His yellow shoe. Oh, still more. Of course, his tail. Very good.
Time for questions.
Have you seen Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Yeah, when I was a child, I watched on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, Boomerang.
Do you know who the other characters were on the show?
Well, there's Mr. Peabody and Sherman,
Hmm?
Fractured Fables, and Dudley Do-Right.
Oh, that's the Canadian Mountie, right?
Yep.
And what about the bad guys?
Natasha and Boris Badenov and the Fearless Leader.
Do you know who did any of those voices?
Bill Scott, June Foray, Hans Conried, Dolls Butler,
What year did Bullwinkle come out?
1959.
Wow. I remember watching Bullwinkle growing up. I really like the Fractured Fairy Tales. Do you like Arthur?
Yup. Back in my days, I used to watch Arthur on PBS Kids.
Yeah.
And I don't know what her voice actors are.
You don't know who they are.
Yep.
Did you ever watch Recess?
No.
Have you seen the Netflix Loud House movie?
No, I didn't.
You didn't watch it?
Well, yeah, I did watch the clips.
Oh, but you didn't watch the movie. Or is the movie out yet?
It's a Netflix.
You didn't want to watch it?
Maybe.
Do you know who Tom T. Hall is?
No.
No? He's an old country singer. Do you know who Ozzy Osbourne is?
The singer?
Yeah. Do you know what he sings?
I
Any
don't
of his
know.
songs? So you don't know if you like his music? Do you like the band Kiss?
No.
Do you like peanut butter on pancakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. And waffles. It's good, isn't it? Also, it's good to put chocolate chips on waffles with peanut butters in it. All right, that's all the questions I have for you tonight.
Here is Splash, the Splash Dragon. He kind of looks like the seahorse, but a dragon.
Yeah, where's the seahorse at that he looks? Because I thought he looked like one of your other ones.
See, he may look like a seahorse, but he was a dragon, not a fish.
You think they'd be friends?
Yup.
What's the other one's name?
Steven.
Stephen the seahorse?
Yup.
I like it. Where'd you get Stephen?
In the Goodwill Outlet,
Do you remember what year?
2012.
And where did you get Splashy?
From the post office.
Yeah, one of our nice viewers sent you Splashy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. Splashy's going back home. And Steven has to go back in the closet.
Gorilla. Since I brought my gorilla to school, everyone's nicer to me. The teacher's more pleasant. The kids bring me presents. The principal serves me bread muffins and tea. If I'm tired, they say, don't worry. If I'm absent, they don't give a hoot. If my dress is a mess, or sloppy dress, or I snooze on my desk, or I cheat on a test, they say, isn't that cute? If I don't know my lesson, I just take a guess whenever I guess. Teacher screams out, that's right, and Big Boy Slick has been staying home sick, afraid that I'll trick him right into a fight. I'm welcome to munch upon anyone's lunch, and I was just voted most clever and cool. Though I chew gum and play, my reports cards are A's since the day I brought my gorilla to school. Dumbs. Oh, but the dumb sucker's dumb may look wrinkled and wet, and withered and white as the snow. But the taste of a dumb is the sweetest taste yet, as only we dumb suckers know. Rats. Can anyone lend me 2 8-pound rats? I want to rid my house of cats.
Did you look for the shortest poems?
Hat. Teddy said it was a hat, so I put it on. Now Dad is saying, where the heck? The toilet plunger gone.
That one was funny, right?
Yep.
Are you ready to quit?
Yes. And this is Craig A. Rivers saying, don't feed the plants. And keep on having a great day.